The first book I ever read about manifestation was Think and Grow Rich. And in the book, it always talked about that a person needs to have a burning desire for the thing that he's trying to attract in his life. And I thought that it's necessary for me to have a burning desire each and every single day for the thing that I want. But as I kept studying manifestation, I got to realize that the more I desire something and the more I'm obsessed with something, the more I create resistance between me and the thing that I'm trying to manifest. And I got to experience this firsthand when I decided to put manifestation into practical action, when I decided to start a business with the goal of me supporting me and my family, because we weren't doing well at all, mentally and financially. So I was like, okay, I want to start a business with the goal to make $10,000 a month, because I was like, if I can make 10K a month, that will help me. That will help me put my brother in school. That will help me support my father. That will help me give my mother whatever she wants. And I set the goal to make 10K a month, and I started the business to act as a vessel, to have that business act as a vessel for the manifestation to finally take place. Now, for 6 months of me taking action and me practicing manifestation through the principles of Think and Grow Rich, I got nowhere. And then I would start to think like, okay, am I not working hard enough? Am I not desiring the thing that I want enough? What is the problem? And then I decided to kind of just let that book aside, because I was like, okay, well, clearly this is BS. I didn't think that manifestation is BS. I just didn't know if that book was the true practical guide to manifestation. So I decided to put that book aside and just study manifestation more and more. And the way I decided to study manifestation this time was going down a mystic way, not just like by studying the people who talk about manifestation. So I got into Jewish mysticism, Kabbalah. I'm not really into it fully, but I am kind of obsessed with it, because I got to understand that most of the occults that exist nowadays are built based on Jewish mysticism, based on Kabbalah. So I decided to study Kabbalah with the hopes to like figure this out, because I was like, okay, if I'm sure mysticism, specifically Jewish mysticism, has secrets which I do not know. And then as I was studying Jewish mysticism, I got to understand that you should never desire what you want. Desire is only good at the beginning when you're first trying to attract a certain thing in your life, because when you have a desire towards something, it means that it's meant for you. But the more you keep desiring it, the more you put a barrier between you and the thing that you want, because you're no longer acting as the creator of reality, but more of the, I'm desperate for things. Please, God, give me what I want. And this is not how manifestation works. Manifestation works based on becoming the thing that you want to attract. And when you become the person who already has the thing that you're trying to manifest, there's no longer a need for chasing it. It becomes you. You begin to draw the experience towards you. Dr. Joe Dispenza says that the moment you become the person who has a thing, there's no need for chasing it anymore. And as a result, you draw the experience to you instead of you chasing it, because the more you chase it, the more it runs away from you. So desire is good when you're first starting out, but constantly being obsessed with the idea of attaining the thing that you're trying to manifest never brings results. So what I decided to do when I decided to put Think and Grow Rich aside, I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna pull my last move with this business. And I had $50 at the time of me reaching the 6th month of me starting that business. I was like, okay, I'm gonna invest my last $50 I mean, but this time I'm gonna act as a person who's already experiencing abundance. I'm gonna act as a person who has a growing business. I'm gonna act as a person who runs a business where clients come and work with me. I would visualize me signing a client, and then I would launch my consciousness into that scene and be the person who's already experiencing that scene. I would see that vision and then embody the vision as if it's already happening. And every day I would start my day that way, because when I would anchor my day in a way where I'm not desperate for the thing that I want, but in fact, I am the person who already has what I wish to manifest, things start to align. More people started to respond to my emails. More people agreed to jump on a call with me. And then the last person I emailed and jumped on a call with, I didn't email that person, I DM'd that person on LinkedIn. The last person I DM'd on LinkedIn and jumped on a call with said, let's do it. I walked out of that call with $14,000. Now, I want to say something. When I ran that business, I didn't like it because it didn't feel fulfilling to me. And when that money came in, I wasn't really fulfilled at all. So what I did was I actually did shut down that business after I delivered results to the client who signed up with me, and I started fresh. But this time I knew that when I start a business, I knew exactly what I had to do mentally in order to obtain what I want, which is to lower the importance of me having it. Because the more you're attached to something, the more you're obsessed with something, you're just attracting the complete opposite of what you want to experience. Because again, you are a soul, you are a spiritual being inside of a human body. And in order for you to attract all that's good, you need to allow your body, your mind, and heart to be open to receive. And how do you do that? By meditating on the person that you wish to be, as if that's who you are right now, and walking, acting, feeling, thinking as the person who already has the experience that you wish to experience. Why is that? It's because as a spiritual being, as a soul inside of a human body, when you become the person that you wish to experience, your heart acts as a magnet, okay? And it no longer pushes out lack and desperation. It begins to attract the experience of the feelings that it's feeling. So if in your heart you're feeling abundant, prosperous, you're feeling happy, you're feeling as if the vision that you're visualizing every single day is your true life, your heart will begin to draw the experience to you, because the soul and the heart work hand in hand. The heart acts as the magnet to the experience that the soul wants to experience in this physical world. So when you allow your mind to get out of the way and stop being obsessed and lowering the importance of the thing that you're trying to experience, and you allow the heart to feel the experience before it occurs, you begin to draw the experience to you. You begin to allow the soul to experience what it wants to experience on this physical plane. And I hope I'm not yapping too much, and I hope you're taking notes, because sure, I'm talking fast, but everything that I'm telling you is based off experience. Now, I run a business where I make over $10,000 a month. At first, when I first started the business, I wanted to make $10,000 a month. Now, at my best month of me running that business, I made $26,000. Sure, it goes now anywhere from 10 to 15, but it's good money, and it's helping me in ways that you cannot even imagine. Am I desiring for more? Yes. Do I believe I will get to experience more? Absolutely. But it all begins by getting to condition the mind to get out of the way, because the more you depend on the mind, you begin to overanalyze everything. How will this happen? When will this happen? Is it even possible? Like, surely, I cannot manifest what I want fast. No, you can manifest what you want fast. You just need to let the mind stop being too obsessed with the thing that you're trying to manifest. Because the more you let the mind get in the way of you and the thing that you're trying to experience in this world, the more you put a barrier on it, because all these limiting beliefs begin to come up. And if you know anything about manifestation, limiting beliefs are the one main thing that destroy manifestation. So why let the mind be fixated on being too obsessed? Why let the mind be fixated on thoughts of lack? Why let the mind be fixated on thoughts of desperation? You need to let the mind get out of the way and begin to condition the mind to only think from the standpoint of already having the thing that the mind wishes to experience. Because the more you begin to think and feel and act as a person who has the thing that you're trying to manifest currently, the mind at some point becomes renewed, because at that point the mind isn't fixated on the past and the beliefs of the past, but it's now more in the program of the new thoughts of the thing that you're trying to manifest. And the more you think these thoughts, the more that influences the heart to feel certain feelings, and then those feelings make the mind think more and more of the thing that you wish to experience, and it becomes a good feedback loop of you just thinking positive and you feeling good, and then the heart makes the mind think more good stuff. So as a result, the heart keeps feeling more and more good, and then you begin to attract more and more of what you wish to experience on this physical plane. You need to condition the mind to not be desperate. And the way it works is by becoming more aware of how you think. And sure, this is easier said than done, but trust me, the moment you begin to grasp of how the mind thinks on a day-to-day basis, you get control over how your life turns out from that moment forward, because you can just begin to condition the mind that, listen, I am not my thoughts. And if I do wish to become my thoughts, I get to select which thoughts I want to become. And I select to become the person who's not desperate. I select to become the person who already has the thing that I wish to manifest. I select positive thoughts. I select joyful thoughts. The moment you become aware of how you think and how you feel, and you don't react to these thoughts and not identify with them, and you begin to identify with the good thoughts that you wish to experience on this physical plane, the moment your manifestation will start to come to you much and much faster. Again, I know I'm talking a lot, and I know I'm speaking fast, and I hope I'm not speaking too fast to the point that you're not really understanding of what I'm saying. I just want you to know that the more you desire something, the more you create resistance between you and the thing that you're trying to manifest. And the more you let it go and accept that what you want already already exists. And all you have to do is just align with it mentally and energetically. The moment things will start to work out for you. You need to align the mind and the heart together to experience what you wish to experience in this physical plane. There's nothing for you to worry about. There's nothing for you to study more of. Trust me, you already know what you need to manifest what you want. All you have to do is just align your mind and heart together. So think the positive thoughts, allow the heart to feel the positive thoughts as a real fact instead of something that you're desperate for. And trust me, your heart will begin to draw the experience to you instead of you running after it. Because again, manifestation isn't about you being obsessed and you just always worrying about whether it will work out or not. It's about being and becoming the person that you wish to manifest.